Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to St. Mojo Homestead. In a different setting, again. This is kind of becoming a habit, I think. I am currently at work, waiting on some sod to be delivered for this project that I'm working on, and figured I would just come on and do a quick midweek video because there's been something I've been wanting to kind of talk about. We've done some videos in the past about this, so it's nothing new to us, but wanted to talk about beautifying your homestead and how you can do that and still get benefits out of it other than just beauty. So the reason I think that it is really important that we don't lose touch with that is because of exactly what that word is, homesteading. The first part of that word is home. It is still our home. And I think a lot of times we can get so focused and pigeonholed into providing as much as we can for ourselves, and we lose track of the fact that it's still a home. It's still a place where we want it to feel inviting. We want people to be able to come there, enjoy it, not feel like they're walking into just like this random farm, whatever. So there is some charm in that. I don't want to downplay that. Certainly not taking shots at anybody out there with this, but I did want to encourage you guys to think beyond just that. So perfect example. This is super simple. This project I'm working on, their driveway comes in and then it creates this big circular drive right in front of their house. And they have this big, huge island bed. This thing's about 40 feet wide. So what we did here was put a live oak that's centered on their front door and the driveway, and then plant shrubs around it. So super like kind of formal, classical, Southern. You can do this and still make it functional. One thing that you could do instead of that live oak, you know, if you've got a place like this and you have the ability to set up kind of this grand entrance sort of thing, it's really simple. You just replace that live oak and those ornamentals with things that could be beneficial. They could be like edibles. So olive trees are very similar to live oaks, and as far as their appearance and their evergreen, they have a really pretty structure to them. If you're in a zone that can grow olives, which is basically 8 up, if you're below 8, it gets a lot more iffy. But if you're in like zone 8 or higher, then you could do that. You could easily do that, and you get the benefit of having that fruit. If it's a smaller area, pomegranates are a really cool looking tree that people don't realize puts on flowers that are really, really showy, and the fruits are really showy. They do prefer drier areas though, and we found that out. Also did a video on that because we had to move ours because it was too wet. So if you got an area that's maybe not irrigated, or you don't have irrigation out there, that would be a great option too. That could still be a showy tree and even kind of a stately looking tree. Now it's going to be a lot smaller, so you want it to be in a smaller area. Another thing that you can do is line a driveway with blueberries. Blueberries actually aren't that unattractive. Now they do lose their leaves in the wintertime, but they've got this really cool blue tone to the leaf that is just sort of softens up an area and really brings tranquility into a space. If you line a driveway with those, then you've got the benefit of having the blueberries, but also something that could be trimmed into like an informal hedge that creates this welcoming entrance. So these are just a couple of ways that you can really capitalize on the home part of homesteading without becoming too industrial, I guess, or functional, but still have some beauty there and get the benefits of food and growing things that are going to provide for you and your family. So thanks for watching this quick little video. Hope this tip helps. Hope it also kind of shifts your thinking if you're in that space where you're thinking about how to lay out your homestead, or just starting to move in that direction and trying to figure out how you can incorporate more edibles and beneficial things to your property. A lot of people are in restricted areas like neighborhoods, and this is a great way to do that. So hope you guys continue to have a great week and be blessed.